Topping today's news, police commissioner reveals murder up 13% for the year. A 30-year-old man and his mother charged with gun possession. Defense Force officers prepared for the mission to Haiti, and 130 new recruits pass the Defense Force Ranger program. Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Jarino Saunders. This is your JCN Evening News, and it is indeed a pleasure to have you join us. Murders have increased by an alarming 13% for the year, with the murder count now standing at 51 following the shooting death of a male in the Bainstowns community last week. Meanwhile, there are numerous victims who have been shot but survived, some of them fully recovered, while others now having to deal with lifelong medical issues from those shootings. Police Commissioner Clayton Fernando revealed the staggering increase on Tuesday. He says police are reviewing their crime-fighting strategies to better tackle this troubling rise in murders.
We will continue to be out there in full force. At this present time, the murder count is at 51, a 13% increase. We intend to view our strategies and to put more officers out there. We can't stop it, but we will try and we will do our best, and we can't do it alone.
Commissioner Fernandez says despite progress in recent murder investigations and overwhelming help from the public, there is still a lot of work to be done.
Members of the public has been good to us. They have been good to us in working with us to try to to ensure that our communities remain safe. If you see something, ladies and gentlemen, say something. Let's try to save some lives.
Around the same time last year, Commissioner Fernando reported a 16% decrease in homicides. In 2023, there were 110 murders, with many of the victims or suspects being individuals out on bail. There were 128 murders in 2022. At the current pace, the count could possibly reach between 120 to 130 murders by the end of 2024, unless, of course, things change for the better. Commissioner Fernandez says, in addition to other strategies, police will increase saturation patrols that have been yielding good results, targeting individuals in possession of illegal firearms. 30-year-old Kyle Carter has been sentenced to 5 years in prison after pleading guilty to 17 counts of firearms and drug-related charges. Last week, Wednesday, police found an assortment of 15 illegal firearms, over 500 rounds of ammunition, and 150 pounds of marijuana in Carter's Sandilands Village Road residence. Carter's 60-year-old mother also appeared in the magistrate's court, where she pleaded not guilty to similar charges. She was released on $9,500 bail. At a press briefing on Tuesday, Police Commissioner Clayton Fernando provided more details on the discovery that initially began with a traffic stop.
Officers from the traffic division late last week, they had reason to stop a vehicle on JFK. On searching the vehicle, marijuana was found in the vehicle. Officers eventually armed themselves with a search warrant, took him to his residence in the Eastern District of New Providence, and on searching a bedroom, they came across those weapons. It's 13 pistols and 2 high-powered rifles with a number of ammunition and just over 153 pounds of marijuana.
Both Carter and his mother were charged with possession and intent to supply. The drugs found in Carter's home had an estimated street value of $313,000 or $317,000. Meanwhile, Carter's mother will return to court on June 18th. We told you yesterday that news coming out of Kenya in relation to the 1,000 police officers set to be deployed to Haiti is that a group of lawyers called the Third Way Alliance Kenya Group has taken the government to court once again to block the deployment of those police officers to Haiti. Meanwhile, here in the Bahamas, the government continues to commit 150 officers to be a part of the peacekeeping mission to Haiti, which is a concern for some Bahamians. Royal Bahamas Defense Force officers going to Haiti. However, Commander of the Royal Bahamas Defense Force, Commodore Dr. Raymond King, is once again reassuring that Bahamians will participate in basically a support role and not be on the ground in the midst of fighting.
Maybe 5 persons will be a part of the CARICOM Joint Task Force component, strictly administrative, nothing operational. And that'll probably be the largest footprint we'll have in Haiti. But I would have met with Cabinet and I would have present a proposal to them in terms of the country's involvement with the multinational security support mission to Haiti. So we continue to prepare, but more importantly, we continue to protect our borders at this time.
The Bahamian officers have been training in Jamaica for this joint mission. In support of the mission, the Royal Bahamas Defense Force will have several vessels in waters surrounding Haiti. Commodore Dr. King says they are seeking an arrangement that would allow Haitian police to ride on the Defense Force vessels to provide additional intelligence, especially with migrants trying to exit Haiti. The International Ship and Port Facility Security ISPS code was implemented after the 9/11 attacks as a measure to enhance security of ships and port facilities from perceived threats. The Bahamas is one of 148 countries globally that has adopted the Shipping Security Code. The safety of ships and ports is being highlighted once again with an ISPS seminar that got underway on Tuesday right here in the Bahamas at the police headquarters, East Street. Speaking at that seminar, Acting Port Controller Byrne Wright says we must continue to address these concerns.
It is imperative that we remain vigilant and proactive in addressing the challenges posed by maritime security threats. This thought aligns with the IMO's theme for 2024, which speaks to the prioritization of safety in the industry. We have training such as today. This ISPS seminar brings all the stakeholders together to share information and ensure that we have the best practices.
In 2022, the Bahamas conducted a full-scale ISPS emergency exercise under the control of Commander Bertram Bowleg, which revealed some loopholes in our emergency services that need to be addressed. ISPS is mandated by the International Maritime Organization and is part of a program called Safety of Life at Sea, or SOLAS. And finally, in this segment, the Public Hospitals Authority, the PHA, held a blessing and ribbon-cutting ceremony on Tuesday to announce the Princess Margaret Hospital Blood Bank relocation to First Terrace Collins Avenue, effective Tuesday, May 21st. Managing Director of the Public Hospitals Authority, Dr. Arbonette Rowe, shared some of the reasons why the relocation was necessary at this time.
As you know, the blood bank has been very old, just as old as the hospital, which is some 71 years old. And with the increase of all of the comorbidities that we have, persons with surgical procedures, etc., we always have a need for blood. And outside of that, though, based on infrastructural issues, we had issues in terms of mold in that particular area, so the quality of the air was not good for staff. And so we made a decision that we would move staff out in the interim period while we seek to design a state-of-the-art. And so we're very excited for this because not only did we move here, but we did a lot of upgrade to our analyzers, providing that great technology that people need to be able to get the results. Not only that, it removes persons from the environment of having to go to acute hospital to be able to assist others. So we wanted to come to a space that's more homely, they can relax, and then they could donate their bloods.
Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Michael Dowell, was also in attendance and confirmed that new, more modern facilities are underway for the blood bank.
The PHA and the government of the Bahamas are looking to construct new state-of-the-art facilities where our staff can be in a comfortable environment with the proper equipment and interface with the Bahamian population to the best of their ability, and they deserve better.
To schedule a blood donation, you can contact the Princess Margaret Hospital's Blood Bank at 322-8077, 322-8077, or email them at bloodbank@phabahamas.org, bloodbank@phabahamas.org. We'll take a break here. We'll be right back after these commercials.